Hopefully you've taken a little bit of time and learned about your brain's association with A plus B equals C. Again, A is the event that has occurred. B is the electrochemical experience that your brain is witnessing. And C, the equals, is the substance or the experience that your brain goes, once A plus B has occurred, I need to do X thing or C thing. So our brain is made up of so many different associations like this. These are simply neural pathways. And one of the most complicated things when it comes to substances is that it's actually rewiring and changing the internal balance of our system. We have a little brain part called the locus coeruleus, I like to call her LC, that will change and kind of upgrade and downgrade different neurochemicals as needed based on what substances are coming into our body. And that's one of the parts of our brain that is really heavily affected when we start using different substances. So as you're watching these videos, I do want to caveat that if you notice that you've been using a specific substance a lot, don't go cold turkey. Work specifically with a medical provider who can help you slowly, gently change your behavior. There can be some pretty scary repercussions if we change our system too rapidly and quickly, especially if LC's developed a new normal for our brain and our body. That being said, if you've noticed some subtle changes throughout the course of the pandemic that you would like to move into a different way of being with, this is a great opportunity to start doing that. Once you have your A plus B moments, the A is the focus of our attention now. Because the A is the event, and without that A, there's no B or C. And as we know, life is going to continue to happen. Life is full of difficult and complicated moments at any given time. And so what we want to do is to start building a new association. When something happens, we want to have a decision tree. Will your brain go to the B, here's the feeling state of stress or the electrochemical jolt that happens that requests the substance, or do we have the A happen and our brain is being trained into a state of calm, agency, resiliency, or personal empowerment? Those decision trees are crucial and they're a core part of overarching resilience development. Because our fear brain, our stressed out brain, is always going to be playing a role in managing how our brain and body are functioning. Remember, nothing else matters if we're dead, and our amygdala's primary goal is to keep us alive at all costs. So what we want to do is to teach our brain to have enough other learned associations that in a moment of stress, there's space for our brain to go in either direction. And when something happens, we have a calm, grounded opportunity to choose which direction we go in. So prior to the pandemic now, I'd like for you to reflect and notice what things have you historically done in your past that have brought on a sense of play. Yes, play, fun, joy, engagement, encouragement, a sense of self-soothing that is healthy, a sense of healthy rejuvenation or relaxation. What are the self-care things that you've historically done and may still be doing today? So I don't want you to limit your list just to things pre-pandemic, but the reason I'm saying pre-pandemic is some of those things may have fallen away. And some of those things may no longer be accessible. So for example, if traveling was a big part of your self-care, traveling in the old way may not be possible, but traveling in a new way might be. And so one of the opportunities here is to look at everything that you used to do before the pandemic started and to notice how and or if you can bring some of these things back in. But first, for this video, your assignment is to simply identify a list of things that you used to do before the pandemic that would give you a sense of agency, resiliency, playfulness, encouragement, or personal empowerment. Because those are the things we want to start building into that A response rather than the A reaction that goes to A plus B equals C. So take some time, go make your list, and I will see you soon.